Hello everyone, so welcome to this new video. In this video we'll discuss about the supports for our custom block. If you go to the supports in our documentations from the plugins blocks developer handbook, then you can see there is a lot of support available here. For example, you can see we can support our anchor, alignment, align white, array level, class, color, typography, and so on. So let us try to add first one, this like anchor. So we can see there's the type is boolean and by default it is false. We have to declare it true if we want to use this one for our custom block. So I have opened my block.json and you can see there is a supports object. If you don't find this one, you can add a new one. For example, you don't have any supports, so add supports. This is an object, and inside this object you have to pass the properties. First one is our alignment. First one is our anchor, so we'll make it true, and try to make sure that you are running your server. So we have started our server. Now if I go to this my editor and refresh to see the changes, and I can see we have got an extra option for this HTML anchor. HTML anchor allows to scroll to a specific area. If you don't know about this one, you can search on Google. And even we can also discuss about this in a next video. Okay, try to add another options support. For example, try to add another support. For example, if you go to the list, we can add an align. So aligns have two types. One is a boolean. If you make it boolean and make it true, then all aligns will be visible. But you can also pass an array. For example, if I go to my editor and pass align is true, that means we're giving the support for all types of alignment. If I refresh to see the changes, I can see there is a new toolbar and it has added about 5 alignments. For example, if you want to only these two ones, so we can pass an array instead of a boolean type. We can do white and full. Yeah, sorry. So you can see our server has stopped. So I start it again, save this one and try to refresh. Now if we check, we can see now we have only 2 elements. If we click on the white width, now it is white, and in case of full width, you can see it is full width. That means our alignment is working fine. You can also add support for the color, background color, and so on. For example, I want to add this color. Color is an object. It has some properties, for example, background, gradient, link text. So let us add some supports. Color, an object. Make gradient true. Yeah. Background true. Text color true. Again, we can see our server has stopped. Usually it happens when we work on the session. If it finds any issue, it stops working. So you may restart your server again and again. So again, go our editor and refresh to see the changes. And you can see there is no changes, but if you go to our style tab, we can see there are not 2 colors. One is our text color and another is our background color. In case of text color, we can pick a text color here. For example, I want to choose a color like black and our color is changed. And go to this background, we can see there's two types of background. One is solid and another is gradient. If we pick a color from here, we can see it is working fine. Even we can pick a background color, background gradient from here. For example, choose this one. So I want to give a solid color from here. And if I update and refresh, I see it is working fine. Even if I go to this front end, I can see it is working also fine. That means we can add some basic support without writing any extra settings for our blog. Similarly, if we go to this typography part, search for the typography, or you can also search for the spacing if you want to add a spacing. For example, this is also an object. You can pass the support properties like margin, padding and block gap. So let us try to add this one. I can just simply copy and go to my editor to paste. Okay, remove this comments. And again you can see our server has stopped. So again restart this one. So we have added support for spacing, margin, padding and block gap. If we save and refresh, to see the changes, we will see all of kinds of settings are here. If we go to our style, you can see this is the dimensions, padding we can add. We can also add margin, block gap, and if we increase it a bit more to see how it works, and if we refresh the font rate also, we can see it is working fine. Now let us add a support for our typography. If you go to this typography, and you can see there is a lot of options like font size, line height and so on. It is also an object type. You can pass the sub properties from here. So simply add some styles, add some supports for typography, line height, font size, zero. Again our server has a stop, so again restart it. If we go to my editor and try to refresh to see the changes and go to style, you can see there is a typography part. We can increase the font size, and even we can pick a custom font size from here. 4 AM, line height. If we click here, we can see we only have two options. We can add more options also, like a font family, a text transform, etc. If we refresh the font rate, we can see it is also working fine. That means we can add all necessary settings if we want to use them in our custom blog. If you check out this support documentation, you will see all kinds of supports are available here, and you can use them as per your need. So I think you understood it. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Thank you.